kasi may sinasabi tayo na pag naririnig natin yung peace diplomacy programs and many other things. Can you please tell us, ano po ba talaga ang Pinoy leadership? Pag sinabi mo, Filipino leadership yan, yung brand ba? Na pag nakikita or nadidinig mo, masasabi mo kaagad na, that is Filipino leadership. Sa ano nyo po? Sa concept nyo po, ano po ba talaga pag sinabi ninyong Pinoy leadership, so that maangkla natin doon sa advokasya natin na we want yung peace diplomacy and even in the education sector?
Para sa akin, ang Pinoy leadership ay isang konsepto ng pagtutulungan.
Yeah.
It's like a
bayanihan, even now,
Yes, because that's very Filipino. That's who we are. And no one can take that against us. Because we really help each other.
Yeah.
Alam mo, we heart that we wanted to empower others, even in little things. Alam mo, pag pumunta ka sa ibang lugar, talagang tutulungan ka kahit sino. And I think these are the positive values and attitudes that we have. So for me, that is Pinoy leadership.
So, ang sa atin kasi, paras neto, we saw the world na parang na-crumble. Parang dahan-dahan tayong nalugmok during the pandemic. And during that time also, we saw how paano mag-persevere yung Pinoy. Na out of the situation, nagkakaroon pa rin sila ng avenue or even, kumbaga may avenue sila on how to make themselves busy. Naging plantito at plantita ang lahat. Nagkaroon ng barter. Dito kasi sa Coronadal, yun ang nangyari eh. Parang during pandemic, lahat ay na-board. So ngayon, mas naging masigasig sila. Nakita nila out of the water bottle and even yung mga hindi na nila nagagamit, nagtanim sila. Naging plantito at plantita, nag-blossom yung mga hindi kilalang mga bulaklak. Yun pala, may value pala yun. Hanggang nagkaroon yung 15,000 or 100,000 ng mga klase ng bulaklak. Ngayon, meron naman sa other side is nag-broom yung naalala nyo sir yung tawag na to yung nasa Quezon City yung parang kitchen, parang community parang hindi ko na maalala kung ano ang tawag nun na parang na red tag pa siya na out of the heart to serve and the heart to be one na-red tag pa yung isang gustong yung nag-organize ng parang community kitchen ba yun or community na tulungan na bibili ka in a very mura na sibuyas, mura na karne, mura na gulay. So, dyan natin nakikita na out of the Pinoy leadership, meron pa rin sa sideline, kaya siguro hindi talaga natin ma-implement fully or hindi mararamdaman fully ng bawat Pilipino ang Pinoy leadership, gawa na meron pa rin talangka. Na out of that, ay meron talagang, they will pull you down if they will see you na nagiging on your way to your success. Do you think, sir, yung mga traditional na ugali ng Pilipino can affect the Pinoy leadership?
Oh, yes, oo. Kasi yung mga traditional natin ng mga practices, even in our customs, talagang they are very important aspect on why we leadership. Kasi if at the very start, even during the time of the Spanish occupation, talagang was already a concept. Tulong-tulong tayo. Kaya sana, tulong-tulong din tayo even in the 21st century. Not only selected individuals, but as a nation, as a country, para tayong dapat election ata araw-araw. So that we Pinoy
Ako sir, parang I really enjoy I really enjoy pre-campaign and campaign period in the Philippines. Because everybody are kind. Mabait lahat. Matulungin ang lahat. And everybody are always in the street, going around or roaming around their kapitbahay. Kahit hindi kilala, nag-hi. However, being a daughter of a politician, parang napakabigat. Napakabigat on my side because I myself always wanted to be a part of those who wanted to change the world or change the society. Parang ang bigat isipin at ang bigat na maramdaman mo yung superficial na Pinoy leadership, superficial na pagtulong, superficial na pagiging mabait because they wanted something out of the community. Yun yung pinaka-hate ko na brand of leadership ng Pilipino na parang sobra pa siya sa parang alam mo yung pag nagpatak ka ng Zonrock sa isang black na color na damit or colored na damit na biglang makita mo kaagad after election, makikita mo talaga kung sino yung itim at puti. Yung variation of colors. So, pagka ganun po ba yung nai-encounter ninyo na I know for a fact that si Sir Rayron ay alam ka agad mag-size up kung totoo ba yung leadership ng isang tao, kung totoo ba yung kanyang presence na sinasabi, I am for good governance, I am for anti-corruption and many more platforms during election. Minsan po ba nakakaramdam kayo na nakakaramdam kayo ng parang kiliti sa isip pag nadidinig nyo yung taong nagsasalita ng mga kanilang platforms pero alam ninyo na superficial yung leadership niya?
Siguro as an advocate of peace diplomacy, siguro hindi ako nagja-judge ng tao. I always judge based on merits and accomplishments. And to those people na nagsisimula, nagpapakilala ng kanilang sarili, syempre it's always a plus factor to have choices for our voters. Pero what is really important is kung ano yung kanilang ginagawa. And siguro, for me as an NGO leader, when it comes to politics, syempre, nasa we are in a democratic society. So, syempre, nanalo sila whether it's totoong binoto or totoong dahil pinayaran na nangyari or we respect our countrymen and we respect the decision of the majority. And, syempre, as an NGO leader, I always want to work kung sino yung nahalal ng taong bayan. Mahirap kasi buging for me dito I'm not so experienced kasi in local politics. Kasi Makati, for instance, medyo hindi ko naman nararamdaman yung intensity ng local politics kasi parang ang focus talaga dito national government.
Yes.
Siguro may mga pagkakataon, we are all human beings. It's very impossible to say na wala tayong biases, wala tayong preferences. Siyempre, lagi yung meron. But we always want and we always support for someone who really talks the word. Okay. Alam mo yun, the promises and who really tells the truth. Hindi nagsisinungaling.
Having said about or explained about your side of definition of Pinoy leadership, sa pagbabalik po natin, meron kasi akong isang quote dito na parang sinabi na ang totoo daw na Pilipino na mga leader ay wag lang mag-gather ng mga magagaling. Wag lang yung tama lang na magaling sila, but I think we need to help on transforming their heart to genuinely be a part of our quest for a social change talaga sa ating bansa. Para kasing tamang true leader ka, pero ano ba talaga pag sinabi mong true leader? Ano ba yung definition ni Sir Rayron ng true leader? Kasi minsan, ito yung totoong leader, ito talaga ang makapagbibigay ng pagbabago sa ating community. However, from the lens of an NGO leader, pakinggan natin kung ano ba talaga yung kanyang definition and or paano niya tingnan yung lente, sa kanyang lente, yung totoong pag sinabi mong totoong leader. Okay? So,
mga ka-good vibes, 2 oras na makakasama at ating kilalanin ng mga lideres